are talking about the Pacific sea nettle. So you might be thinking, I've never heard of this plant. But a sea nettle is not a plant, obviously. It's actually the name of a jellyfish, but it's also known as the West Coast sea nettle. This is a species that is raised in aquariums, so they no longer take from the wild in order to sustain their population, which is really cool. They live near the surface of the water in shallow waters and during the winter. And then during the spring and the summer, they descend into deeper ocean waters. This jellyfish is known to migrate from deep ocean waters to the surface. They range from Mexico to British Columbia and have also been seen near Japan. They have 24 of these long, thin tentacles and then 4 oral arms. The bell is covered in warts that contain stinging cells or nematocysts, and the bell is this part. The bell is said to be up to a foot in diameter, and another site says that they can measure 30 inches wide. With tentacles that grow to 16 feet. These guys feed on jellies, so other jellyfish, zooplankton, larval fish, eggs, comb jellies, and even pelagic snails, meaning snails that live in the open ocean. The sea nettles send out eggs into the water column, and the eggs hatch out pretty quickly and will swim to find a place to attach themselves. Eventually, they will either produce medusas by cloning or go through strobilation, which is what we're going to talk about. I'm going to get my trusty... Okay, so in some jellyfish, they will go through the medusa stage. This is actually the... Oops. Okay, so you have the bell, right? So this is the medusa. Okay? But what happens is the larva is going to swim around in the ocean until it finds a place to rest. Once it does, it'll form something that looks something like that. Maybe. And then eventually this forms little sections. Those little sections develop into polyps that will eventually break off into medusas. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. If not, anyway, I'm going to move on because we have more stuff to cover. They see light and dark. They have a lifespan of around 6 months, but some have been known to live for a year. And in aquariums, they can actually live for 18 months. Because remember, animals in captivity do not have to worry about predators. With urban runoff and climate change, we're seeing an increase in the number of sea jellies. And with more jellyfish, we are also seeing fewer adult fish since the jellyfish feed on larval fish. The pain of a sea nettle sting is that of a bee sting. However, people who are sensitive to the toxin may have worse reactions. Sort of interesting, they have a symbiotic relationship with young cancer crabs. These crabs actually hide inside of the bell. And animals like sea turtles, tuna, and oceanic sunfish actually feed on jellyfish. That is the end of our video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Leave me a comment or question, and remember to never give up and never stop learning, and I will see you in the next one.